Hello, hello. Welcome to your spiritual revolution guidance reading for the month of Gemini. So, I like to do readings related to the astrological months. We are entering the month of Gemini, which goes from May 20th to June 20th. And this reading is for you, Capricorn, the boss. Okay, so Capricorn, what can we expect for this month of Gemini? And what is a spiritual revolution guidance reading? Well, the spiritual revolution is something that you feel called to be a participant in, whether that is a warrior, a soldier, a healer, a guide yourself, or just some sort of participant in the spiritual revolution. Whether this is something that you have felt called to your whole life, or this is something that you're learning is new about yourself. If this reading is finding you, then you're in the right place, essentially. And what we're going to do is get some messages. And I do not read reversals. I read reversals in personal readings, but not in these. Okay, so I'm going to connect to your energy for the month, see what messages come through, what you can expect. And yeah, first of all, Capricorn, what I'm feeling is a lot of success. First off, Gemini is an energy that feels very harmonious with Capricorn, because you guys like details. You like to focus on reality, on what's really happening here. And your overall energy is vision. So this is the sun in Pisces, and this vision card is really what you're carrying, what you're pulling through for this month. And while, like I said, you like to see the details, I think Capricorn, you could also have the ability to rise up high and to see the bigger picture. And this is really what you're being called to do. And not only the bigger picture in this material realm, but in the spiritual realm as well. I'm feeling very strong third eye here. So it's like, rely on your ability to see through the bullshit. I'm just going to say it straight out. Because Capricorn, that is one of the things that you do best. Okay, so this year has been busy for you. Knight of Swords is kind of like your background, like what's been going on so far. And I'm seeing a lot of movement. I'm seeing a lot of ideas, a lot of action, potentially a lot of travel. You've been moving and shaking and meeting people and really like starting to execute on things. There have been shifts in your life that have felt pretty major, but you are just kind of rolling with it. I wouldn't be surprised if you felt like the first part of this astrological year has just flown by and you're like, oh my God, where did it go? What did I do? Well, the truth is you've been doing a lot. And that's what you do, Capricorn. You have this ability to really multitask. And that's what I meant when I was talking about like how you can see the bigger picture. You see all these interconnected parts and how they work together. And you have been doing this on a really big scale in your life. And it feels like you don't really want to slow down, but I think what needs to happen is, I'm not saying that you need to slow down and stop doing what you're doing, but to kind of take a step back and reassess. And because you've been a little bit in the weeds and focused on the details and really like getting wrapped up in the day to day. And I think that's partially why you feel like this time is just zooming by, is because you haven't had that moment to really step back, take a breath, reassess where you're at, and plan out your next steps, of which I believe you have a lot. Like I said, there is a lot going on, and and I'm excited for you. So, okay, we next have the sun. So you had a sun card for the vision, sun in Pisces, but you also have the sun. And the sun card is one of my favorite cards. I'm a Leo, so of course this is one of my favorite tarot cards. But it feels like you can do no wrong at this point, Capricorn. Like everything you touch is turning to gold. Gold is the element of the sun in the alchemical traditions. And I'm like getting this serious Midas touch right now. So you've been working really hard, doing all of the things, going to all the places, meeting all the people. And now all this hard work that you've been putting in, and all of these things that you've been starting, are about to really come to fruition. And in this month of Gemini, you are going to feel like the center of the universe. You're going to feel like the center of attention. You're going to feel like you are giving life to everyone around you. And that's how everyone around you is going to feel as well. Like, this is such a warm, exciting energy. It feels super, like just unstoppable is the word. And like, that's amazing, because I don't think a lot of people are feeling that way right now, and so they need your energy. And Capricorn, if you haven't been feeling this, if you've been feeling like a little weighed down or exhausted because of everything that you've been doing, because of the sheer speed and pace that you have been working on, then there's going to come this moment this month where you are just like, I see what everything has been doing for me. I see what I've been working towards, and everything is coming together, and it feels really good. That feels, yeah, amazing. Also, the thing that's coming in is, I believe that your schedule is not going to get any lighter. However, it is going to, well, I should say, okay, I don't want to use that word. Your schedule is not going to get any more free. You're still going to have lots of commitments and lots of things to do, but it's going to feel lighter, because this feels like parties to me. Summer is starting. I know we're just in spring, but summer is starting. We're coming towards, well, we're at the end of spring. And what I'm anticipating for you, Capricorn, is a lot of invitations, a lot of celebrations, a lot of excitement, and hanging out with friends. And it's going to be just like a bit of a party. So enjoy that, because often you get into this work, but now you're into the party time. And what this is going to bring for you is the 9 of Cups, this feeling of fulfillment, of success, of I have arrived, and just this like this peace, this inner calm. The world might be chaotic and your calendar might be chaotic, but you are going to feel so aligned and so in your power and emotionally regulated and supported. And that's something you haven't felt for a long time, but it's coming. And it's like, I just feel this inner sense of peace, which is, it just feels like a release, honestly. There's a lot of things that you've been carrying, and emotionally, there are a lot of things that you have been dealing with, that you have been struggling with and trying to release for, it feels like, years. However, this month, you are finally going to feel like you can take that breath, like the weight from your shoulders has been removed, and that you're able to really connect with a sense of peace. And like, as I'm talking about this, I don't know if you could tell, my energy completely shifted. I feel like I'm on the beach right now. Like, it is amazing. So, all right, let's move on. I want to get some messages here from these other cards. This is from the moon. What is your message from the moon? So we have a full moon in Sagittarius on the 31st, and then a new moon in Gemini on June 14th. So, okay. Oh, all right. Have faith in your dreams. So we have the waxing crescent moon for you. And I just love the imagery on this card with these flowers and the butterfly. You are the butterfly. The butterfly is the last stage of transformation. So kind of like what I've been saying, you have arrived. And Capricorn, have faith in your dreams. Like I said, you have the vision, you have the determination, you have the Midas touch to really manifest whatever it is that you desire. And it feels like that's really coming to fruition right now. The waxing crescent moon is on its way to becoming the full moon. So you are on your way to fully realizing your destiny. And you're going to get a real taste of that during this Gemini season for sure. Okay, so now we're getting a message from the chakra deck. And what came up is root chakra possessions. Okay, so belongings, finances, assets, treasures, some of your favorite words, Capricorn. Am I right? You're all about the money. And I say that in a good way, like that you know your value, you know your worth, you work hard for what you deserve. And you're going to see that really come through. What I see is like a reevaluation of your possessions and of the things that you have in your life and what is of value to you. And as you're doing this reassessment, it's going to only bring you more wealth and more success, so that if you're going through things that you've been holding on to, this comes back to this emotional release, okay? Everything that you have been holding on to emotionally is connected to something physical in your home right now. And to help you release some of these things that you've been trying to move in energetically in your body, there are possessions that you need to get rid of. And when I say get rid of, I mean, like rehome lovingly, whether that means to donate or to sell, or maybe just to say, thank you, you have served me well, and let it go where it needs to go, wherever that may be. It feels like that is one of the final steps. And this is going to help you to feel more stable. Our homes are a reflection of our inner state, of our spiritual state. And you can't heal when you're holding on to things that are keeping you in a certain vibration, in a certain story, in a phase of your life that is no longer valid. So I'm loving this. And I think that there's probably some things that you're going to be able to sell and make some pretty good money on or trade. And I don't know, I feel like that excites you, Capricorn. You tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong. And lastly, we'll get a card from the Herbal Apothecary deck. Herbal Apothecary, Herbal Astrology deck. I may have called that in another video. I don't know where that's coming from, but when we talk about taking care of your emotional state, rhodiola. Okay, so rhodiola, this is Uranus and Mercury energy. I love that we've got a unicorn there. This is root, a root, corresponded herb, and enchantment. I feel like you are the medicine right now. Like I was saying, this Midas touch, the energy that you are bringing to everyone else right now, everyone who's been feeling like really weighed down and struggling, you are on fire. You are on the upswing. You are enchanting people with your energy, and that is truly what the world needs right now. You have the vision, not only for yourself, but for what we need as a collective to succeed in the spiritual revolution. Capricorn, you are the boss, you are the leader, you are a visionary, you are disciplined, and you have the ability to rally the troops and be this leader, to lead by example. And I feel like that this is really that you're really going to embody or step into this in some kind of way during this Gemini season. So I am super excited for you. I hope this resonated. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, drop them in the comments below. And if you want to go deeper and you're interested in a personal reading, let me know as well. I love doing personal readings, and I am open to that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next month.